My coworker kept stealing my lunch at work. The day I added my grandmother's special pepper sauce, the CEO called an emergency meeting because someone was found unconscious in the executive bathroom. For months, my carefully packed lunches had been disappearing from the office refrigerator. Not just any lunches, my homemade that curries, hand-rolled sushi, and pasta carbonara made with eggs from my own chickens. I'm not just a marketing analyst. I'm a serious home cook who meal preps to save money. At first, I left polite notes. Please don't take food that isn't yours. Then more desperate ones. This is my only meal today. Nothing worked. Eater suggested labeling my containers with my name, as if the thief somehow thought random gourmet meals were communal offerings. Maybe get one of those lunch boxes with a lock, suggested my cubicle neighbor Jen, watching me discover my empty container for the third time that week. Or I could just find out who's doing it, I replied, staring across the office at Ryan, our department's golden boy who somehow managed to forget lunch on exactly the days my food went missing. Last Friday, I prepared my grandmother's famous pad krapa with rice and a fried egg on top. Before sealing the container, I added 4 drops of her special pepper sauce, a homemade extract using ghost peppers and Carolina Reapers that my grandmother created to separate the children from the adults. A sauce so potent she stored it in an eyedropper bottle with a skull drawn on it. The sauce is technically edible, but meant to be diluted 1 drop in an entire pot of curry. 4 undiluted drops is well, an experience. I labeled the container, just like it's lunch. Very SBK. You not eat, and placed it in the refrigerator, then worked at my desk waiting. At 12:34 p.m., Ryan casually strolled to the kitchen area. 3 minutes later, he returned to his desk with nothing in hand. By 12:45, he was sweating profusely, his face turning alarming shades of red. He got up 4 times to chug water from the cooler. At 1:03 p.m., he sprinted to the bathroom, not the common one near our department, but the private executive bathroom that required a special key card. How he accessed it, I'll never know. At 1:17 p.m., our CEO's assistant sent an emergency all-staff email, meeting in conference room immediately. We filed in to find our CEO Martha, looking unusually concerned. Someone has been found unconscious in the executive bathroom, she announced. Paramedics are on their way. Does anyone know anything about this situation? The room fell silent. I stared at my hands, heart pounding. Also, Martha continued, security footage shows this person took food from the communal refrigerator shortly before the incident. If this was your food, please speak with me privately after this meeting. As everyone filed out whispering theories, I approached Martha's desk. It was my lunch, I said quietly. Someone's been stealing my food for months. Today I made it extremely spicy. It's a family recipe. I labeled it clearly. Martha's expression shifted from concern to understanding. The paramedics said he'll be fine, just extremely uncomfortable for a while. But Jessica, you should know something. She leaned closer. That executive bathroom, it's mine. And he used my private key card to access it, a card he stole from my office last month. Patently, food theft was just the beginning. Ryan was fired that afternoon, not for stealing my lunch, but for stealing the CEO's key card and accessing restricted areas. On Monday, a high-end insulated lunchbox appeared on my desk with a note. Your cooking sounds amazing. Maybe bring enough to share sometime. Parent Martha's, sometimes justice comes with unexpected allies, and sometimes it comes with a side of ghost peppers.